Hey, I'm assuming there was no practice today, but do you have anything on Barzy for today? And what's your level of concern for his availability tomorrow?
Just probably moderate. I think everything's trending in the right area. So hopefully by tomorrow we'll give you a more specific answer on that. But everything's trending in the right direction right now.
Go to Arthur Staple.
Barry, are there changes you're considering making? Do you feel like the play overall the last two games is fixable with the group that you have there?
Yeah, no, it is fixable. I think let's face it. These are two evenly matched teams. When I go through chances and we do all the analytics, we do all that. I mean, it's a dead heat. So in a lot of ways, and so we've just got to raise our game to the next level here. We've got to get better starts. We've been chasing the last couple of games, and we've almost pulled it off. Yesterday we had the series on our stick 2 or 3 times when it came down to it, and we didn't get it done in the overtime.
Go to Brian Compton.
Morning, Barry. What can you do differently to stop chasing the game early?
Get a better start. Just I think it's understanding the intensity level and the commitment level that is needed to close out a team, and we've got to get to that level. To me, you have to fight harder for that space, no matter where it is. You have to fight for that space in the interior. You have to fight for that space with the puck. Everything. This is where you find out everything about your each individual player. If they're willing to go that extra mile. So we've got to go that extra mile, just as every player at this time of the year in this format is doing.
We'll go to Chris King.
Hi, Barry. I was just wondering, with you being up there, so far away and for so long, do you get a sense of, how big this is for the fan base back home, just trying to go to the conference finals for the first time in 27 years?
Honestly, not quite, because when they say you're in a bubble, you really are in a bubble. And obviously we get a lot of Canadian content, if you will. We do get some U.S. news, but it's not New York news for the most part. It's it's the CNNs and that type of thing. So it's more broad U.S. news. So honestly, not as much. You hear a little bit through either social media and that stuff. But when you were on the island or we had fans and that, you get that naturally. Here you don't. You're a little bit departed from that.
Go to Shannon Hogan.
Good morning, Barry. As media members, we hear about how you look for your team to improve and dig deep and finish out games and start games. How much of that message translates to your players? Are you having those kinds of pump up or motivational type talks with them on a day like today? Did it happen before the game? When did those messages get delivered to them?
Well, it gets delivered at all. We as coaches, you change it up. You try to change the message a little bit. Sometimes the message is similar, but you try different ways and different. Sometimes it's individual meetings. Sometimes it's line meetings. Sometimes it's team meetings. So it all depends on where I feel certain players are or our team is. Like today, we didn't do anything. This is we're gonna take a little bit of a mental break from this. We've been sort of going at this for about 2 months now, and people don't realize that. Obviously, we've been in the bubble for about 5-6 weeks here, but it started beforehand where we were pushing the guys to get to a place mentally so that they could have some success, and we've got through 2 series already. So today's a little bit of a mental break. We'll get them energized, and they'll be ready tomorrow. There's no question. I don't have any fear or any. I'm actually enjoying today in a sense that we're getting some work done. Going to have some conversations, and we're going to be ready to go tomorrow.
Go to Stephen Wino.
Hey, Barry, I know you changed the message up with your players. I'm curious as you're going through playoffs, how much do you think back to 2018 and just in your own mind kind of draw back from those memories and think of yourself saying the same things to the Capitals players then as you're saying to your Islanders players now?
Yeah, no, there's a lot of similar messages. There's you got to live it. You got to understand it better. So you try to, convey those messages on to this group as well. Now, you can convey them, but when it comes down to it, they've got to believe them and they've got to do them. And that's the trick, is getting them to do it and getting them to believe it. And everybody has their own view of how to play and what's going to work and all that. But to me, it's the buy-in and the commitment. And this time of year, it's not as much about X's and O's as it is about focus and staying on task in terms of, I said winning spaces and getting to the net and winning your battles. I mean, there's not much room out there, and systematically both teams are pretty dialed in, and you just got to compete, and that's what you got to embrace. That's why today is a good day for, I think, for me personally, is that I'm embracing that it's going to be hard. That we're playing a really good hockey team, and we're a good hockey team, and you're going to have to fight for those inches. That's what gets me excited. So hopefully I can get our players excited about it as well.